Valeria Leon, who joins us from Mexico City. Valeria, what's been the reaction of the Mexican authorities after that truck crash?
Foreign Affairs Minister Marcelo Ebrard announced this formation of a group against the network of human traffickers responsible for the tragedy in Chiapas. 55 migrants died in this crash, and they were victims of a network of smugglers. That's what he said last night in a press conference. And he also explained that this mechanism would allow the exchange of information with other countries in the region. But Rachel, such a prosecution will be rare in a country that has shown little will to punish those responsible for crimes against migrants. And this accident, the one that happened just Thursday, 2 days ago, is one of the deadliest involving migrants in decades. The trailer truck that crashed into a pedestrian bridge was packed with more than 160 migrants, mostly from Central America, who were being smuggled to the U.S. and whether to seek asylum or to search for economic opportunities is a dangerous and at times deadly process, with migrants traveling through cartel-infested territory, especially in northern Mexico, often paying high prices to smugglers to get them to the border.
Valeria, can you explain to us how smugglers control the area?
It's common knowledge that smugglers pay off authorities at every level, from local police to members of the National Guard and also Mexican immigration officers. Last year, more than 1,000 immigration officials were forced to resign over a corruption allegations. And a recent investigation showed that migrants traveling in this truck had to pay the smugglers up to $11,000 US dollars, and children paid $4,000 to get from Mexico's southern border to Houston, Texas. But unfortunately, this crash happened in the middle, just in Chiapa de Corzo, which is southern Mexico, a few kilometers away from the border with Guatemala. And this Chiapas state has seen a surge of migrants from Central America, many of them being smuggled through Mexico on their way to reach the U.S. border.
And how is this having an impact on the record influx of migrants entering the U.S. illegally?
Well, this accident happened just a day after the United States relaunched an immigrant reinforcement program known as Remain in Mexico, which forces asylum seekers to wait on Mexican soil while their cases are being reviewed in U.S. courts. And human rights groups from Mexico, but also from the United States, have criticized this policy. They said that it's unsafe to wait in Mexico, usually months, sometimes even years, to get their cases reviewed in the U.S. So we've seen a record number of 1.7 million migrants, mainly from Central America, that were found trying to cross the U.S. border illegally this year.